This is Savannah Hernandez for Action 7 News, reporting to you from the city of San Antonio, where the city council just passed a resolution deeming the words Chinese virus or Kung flu virus as hate speech and misinformation. Now, this is something that our own media, CNN, MSNBC, has repeated many a time, saying that if you use these terms talking about the coronavirus, you are racist and not to do it. And the city of San Antonio has furthered that by passing this resolution. Now, earlier today, there was a plane flying in the sky over the city that read saychinesevirus.com. So we were here to get that footage for you and to talk about China and the coronavirus. Now let's go through a brief timeline of everything that has happened and why the Chinese should be held responsible for the coronavirus. Back in December and even November of 2019, they knew about this virus and they refused to acknowledge it to the World Health Organization or talk to anybody about it. They began to silence whistleblower doctors, citizens who were trying to warn the rest of the world about the coronavirus, very similar to the situation with SARS, where that outbreak originally started and happened in China and spread to the rest of the world. So that's what we saw with coronavirus. Then we saw the World Health Organization come out and say that the president of China, Xi Jinping, did a great job in handling the coronavirus, in silencing their citizens, in censoring what information about the virus could be spread over in that country, in forcing people to stay inside of their homes. Very draconian measures were taken in that country. However, the World Health Organization head director came forward and praised them for their response to it. And then the coronavirus made its way to the US. Now, whenever the media over here first started talking about the coronavirus and reporting on it, they were calling it the Wuhan virus or the coronavirus from Wuhan, China. They were giving that responsibility to the Chinese, where, again, the virus originally broke out from. But then as time went on, the World Health Organization and our very own mainstream media here in America began to defer the responsibility away from the Chinese and take any of the blame in terms of this virus spreading all over the world away from China and their regime. Now we're seeing CNN and MSNBC come forward and say that if you say the term Chinese virus, you're a racist. Of course, President Trump has come forward and denounced that, saying that it's not racist at all to say that because it did in fact start in China. Ted Cruz, our senator here in Texas, came forward and said that the city council in San Antonio deeming this as hate speech or misinformation was completely nuts. So that's the state of Texas and the state of the rest of the world right now as well. Again, people are starting to retaliate on this infringement of their First Amendment rights from the government, like we saw that plane flying over San Antonio all day today that said saychinesevirus.com. We'll see how the people of San Antonio react to this, and if we can, maybe get some interviews with people on the street. But as you can see behind me, there's not very many people out here because those coronavirus lockdowns and restrictions are still very heavily in place down here. But again, we'll see how San Antonio responds to this, and we'll see if the people continue to allow their government to infringe upon their First Amendment rights. This has been Savannah Hernandez for Action 7 News, reporting to you from San Antonio.